Here's a letter from Becky Elliott, 2871. Okay, and she says, I've been watching RV videos on break-ins and question whether it's safer to play possum, hoping the intruder will go away, or to scare them off by making loud noises and turn on lights and trigger the car horn alert on the red button on the key fob. Would having exterior motion sensor lights be more effective? Well, there's a lot in this question. There's a lot of different scenarios as I'm reading this. Okay, obviously, if there's an intruder out there and you want to know what you're going to do, that means you're inside your van. Because there could be an intruder and you're in the store, and then you get a break-in. Okay, let's go through this step by step. And if you disagree with anything or you have better suggestions, there's where you talk to me. I talk to you, and here's how you talk to me. So I did make some coffee. There you go. Cheers. I just made it too. Okay, so you're in your van and there's an intruder. That intruder could let you know he's there by many different ways. But two of the main ways are going to be, they're going to try to open the door. You hear somebody trying to open your door. They're checking all the doors. Or they've got a rock and they just smashed your window. Either way, I'm going to say it. Either way, you need to get in the driver's seat, pull down your shade, your front windshield. You might not have time to get the rest of them off, but you're definitely good. You could get your driver's side up there off and start the car. Honk your horn, honk your horn, honk your horn. If they have actually broken your window, you need to do this right away. Plus, it might be a good idea. I keep it up here. I keep some pepper spray. So your now window has been, and there's an opening to your van, to your home. All you got to do is stick some pepper spray at them. Spray as you're get your keys in there, get going, honk your horn, put on your flashers, whatever. Now, a lot of you have key fobs. You can do all that. Mine doesn't do that, but it's because my key fob is messed up. I got a messed up key fob. I know. But yeah, okay. I think that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to, now, if it's in the night, you're going to be jolted up. It's going to be confusing. It's going to be confusion. But that's still the same thing you need to do. Now, up here, I have an air horn. Oh my gosh. I do. I keep my air horn up there. You're going to blast that air horn, but you're going to have 5 things to do all at once. You're going to need to, I would say, no, do not play possum. Oh my gosh. Not if it's an intruder. Okay? An intruder isn't going to go like that. That's going to be a neighbor, maybe. Like somebody you're parking in a neighborhood and they want to know who you are. It's going to be soft. The police, that's the police. And then you want to like pull some of your things down and look to see who it is. They're going to beat it down. Okay? But I had somebody actually do that one time. It was real soft. I parked in the same spot for a very long time. Almost every day for 3 months. There was one time, nobody ever bothered me. I was in between 2 houses and one of them had a really big, really high wall. So, but I think they had visitors this one time. And they're like, I could hear somebody talking out there. And I just heard, my door. My window. I played possum. And it was like, leave me alone. I don't know who you are. You don't need to know who I am. I'm not doing anything wrong. Bye-bye. That was my feeling, and they finally went away. But a cop will be like that. An intruder, they're going to try their doors to see if you're going to hear it. And then there's probably going to be, they're going to smash. They're going to smash, or you're going to hear something in your lock. They might have one of those, it's so crazy too. You can buy them. Well, I'll tell you, whenever I go, whenever I have to call AAA, I lock my keys in, he's got my door open and you can buy them. He's got my door open in 1 minute. 1 minute, he's got my door open. But, oh, you know what? Some of those doors, when I've got my window shade up there. So sometimes it's going to be hard because they got to be able to see where they can pull it into to pull the latch. Yeah, that might not be so easy if I've got my shades up. Okay? But they do have a couple of different kinds. So anybody, an intruder could buy those. So if you start hearing things going on out there, you can hear them like, this rustling and they're, things and they're yeah. Your best bet if you feel that you need to get in your front seat and start your car. If that window gets smashed, get in your front seat and go. And when you're getting ready, really, it makes me think I probably need to keep some pepper spray a little bit more handy. I've got it under kind of on the top of that bin there, under like a little thing. Yeah. So I need to get that and have that ready. So there's my answer. No, don't play possum. What else? There was other things about this. Do whatever you can. Make noise. Turn on lights. Flash them out. Yeah. Okay. Would having exterior motion sensor lights be more effective? Where are those going to be? Because the sensor lights I've ever seen are kind of big. I suppose you could get smaller ones, right? I don't know. Let me know if you know about that. But if you got sensor lights out there, they're usually magnetic and they can just steal them. The good sensor lights are for if you're out boondocking and an animal like a coyote or a bobcat. Oh yeah, there are coyotes and bobcats out in Quartzsite and on BLM land in Arizona. Oh my gosh, yeah. So those are really nice to let you know that there's an animal out there or somebody just passed by. But if you're in the city, you don't want those big sensor lights out on your car. Does that make sense on your van? But boondocking, yeah. If you're out boondocking by yourself, heck yeah, put those sensor lights out. For me, being in the city, and some of you gals who we like the city, we like to urban nestle. We nestle in with the locals, and nobody even knows who we are. So, no, I wouldn't put sensor lights out. I was thinking, yeah, if I'm in the city, I wouldn't do that. So that was a really good question. Thank you so much, Becky. I had to look again, Becky. Well, I told a story last year. My friend Cindy, she just had previously retired from her job, a really good job. She was a good bus driver. She was in Monterey, California. And she had a really brand new ProMaster. She was so anxious to get going in it on a full-time basis. Well, she finally did. She had the worst startup. I think a couple bad things happened. Then it was raining, and she thought she locked her, the key fob. She thought she locked her door. This homeless guy just, she was back in the living part of her ProMaster, and she heard something in the front, and she pulled the curtain, and there was a homeless guy sitting in her front seat. She freaked out. Oh, she railed on him, scared the crap out of him. He goes, well, it's raining out there. She goes, I don't care. Get out of my car. Get out of my van. And he got out. I mean, she was lucky. She was lucky on that one. But yeah, I mean, sometimes people just, if you don't, make sure your doors are locked. I kind of make sure my doors are locked. It's kind of habit, but it's not unusual to, miss it and then nothing happened, but you think, whew, I had my door unlocked all night. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Well, today is, it's been a busy day, and I've really enjoying the weather. It's really cold. It's not getting much past like 62 degrees, and it's been raining all morning. I think it's just so cloudy. And do Tucsonans love this? Heck yeah, we love it. Oh my gosh, I think, it's really cold. But I will say that the people, my locals that I'm nestling in with, they just went through hell all summer long. 110 degree weather or more for months and months and months. So they're happy right now, like, yes. They love this. And the rain, of course, the desert needs rain. I did look in all the other places, Quartzsite, Yuma. No, there was no rain, only in Tucson. Thank you. Tucson needs rain. Oh my gosh. So, I'm out of it. I'm out of the rain. I got a little bit of walking in today. Went to the gym, of course. Worked on the lower part. I've really been sticking with this program. But I just really got to say, I was really excited to talk to y'all. I miss it when I don't talk to you. I know I need you. I need you as much as you might need me. Okay? We need each other, but no, I need you guys. It's fun to talk to you. It's fun to talk about things that are nomadish. Nomadish, I like that. Nomadish, evangelish. Yeah, so that's kind of fun. Let's go to one other okay. I like the chicken in a can, she says. This is from, how do I lose this? Pam Miller. Flack. Okay. I like the chicken in a can. Works great with a little pasta and veggies. I love that chicken in a can. Love your new jacket. You look nice and cozy in it. Are you doing okay? Well, I am doing okay. Every day gets better and better. And every day is one step to healing and getting better and better every day. And so every day lately has been getting good. Thank you for asking. But I don't think she means it in that way. I worry about all the nomads as the temps are getting colder. Keep warm. I got my socks on. Yeah. I feel like Christmas. It's a pink Christmas. And it's got the little nobules on the little rubber. But yeah, it's chilly. Although it's 68 in here, so I mean that's pretty decent, right? But last night it was cold. Okay, this is what the van dwellers go through. If they're in Ohio, yeah, You can worry about them, whether they're Northern Ohio, Southern Ohio, Maine, I don't know. Well, we got a lot of Canadian nomads up there, van dwellers. And once you get going, you know what you need, okay? And there's no need, let me say this. There's no need to worry about the experienced van dwellers, but there's all these new ones coming up. And they've been shooed out of their place, and they're just getting started, and they might not have the funds to get everything they need, and so in some ways they don't know what they need yet. So I guess if you're going to worry, I guess those would be the ones you might want to pray about, right? But yeah, it can be tough. Well, I mean, I'm dressing warm. It was a 3-blanket night. That's the most I got. Unless it's so cold, I got to crawl inside my sleeping bag instead of sleeping on top of it. But I was quite cozy last night. You know, it was cold, but I was warm. And then, of course, you know, I'm in this small area, so I've got body heat going, and I'm heating up. My body's heating up everything. Now, you worry about is the floor. I've had people say, oh, cold air is coming up. Not with my system. I've shown that before. I've got the regular carpeting because it's a minivan. It's not efficient enough, but it is something. And then I've got my big carpet. And then I've got 4 blankets and towels on top. My goodness. I mean, it's padded. No, I'm not. I'm sitting here. It's chilly outside. I'm not feeling any heat, any cold coming in. So, yeah. Well, you know, and if it's really that cold, like if you're up in Canada or up in North and you're a nomad, van dweller, you're probably going to have a little Mr. Buddy going, a propane heater. You're going to have that, or you can turn on your car for 5 minutes and warm it up, and you can bundle up, or you know what else you can do is get a 12-volt blanket, or just a heating pad. If you've got the power, you must have a power station. Don't get anything less than 500. One of you said, I bit the bullet and I bought 1,000. Okay, good for you. 1,000 watt. So yeah, I mean, and all you got to do is warm it up a little bit, and you could sit here and watch a movie and have that thing wrapped. If it was a 12-volt blanket, you could just wrap it around you. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Okay, well, this has been my day. You got to see what I've done today and did a little bit of walking. And then, of course, I went to Walmart, and you got to see all that. So I love you guys so much, and I really do appreciate you watching. I really do. And that you watched it all the way through. I really appreciate that. And let's see what else. Well, yeah, I went to, I didn't show that, but got a bunch of orders together. You're really going for it. You know that you're going to need these. I've got 3 on today. This is the high turtleneck look, because it's cold outside. And so I got a lot of orders together. So yeah, thank you for your purchases. Thank you. And your gifts. I got a couple of gifts. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. I think that's about it. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. And yeah, check to make sure that you are subscribed. YouTube has been kind of glitchy lately and been knocking people off. I don't know why. They may have changed one thing. I don't think they do it on purpose, but they changed one thing and it kind of snowballed into other glitches. I've had a lot of different little glitches going on. But I know that they always iron themselves out. And I got the book, How to Live in a Minivan, The Minivan Leeway. So there you go. I love you guys. Till tomorrow, new subject, new things. Ask me questions. I'd like to answer your questions, okay? Love you. Bye.